In today's lesson, we're going to be looking at reading and making scales of drawings. The first learning objective is to be able to read scale drawings where there's a scale of a multiple of 10. The second learning objective is to be able to read scale drawings with a variety of different scales. Our third learning objective is to be able to make a scale drawing and complete a GCSE question. We need to be able to learn the vocabulary associated with scale, then be able to apply that knowledge. We are going to use this knowledge to solve different levels of questions. Then finally, we are going to answer a real GCSE question. Scale drawing. A drawing that shows a real object with accurate sizes reduced or enlarged by a certain amount. Scale factor. In two similar geometric figures, the scale factor is the ratio of their corresponding sides. Ratio. A ratio says how much of one thing there is compared to another thing. In our case, this means by how many times bigger or smaller something is. This is a scale drawing of a little and a big man. If you measure these two images, you will find that the big man is exactly twice the size of the little man. So every two little men is the same size as one big man. This means that the scale factor is times 2. If we were to express this as a ratio, it would be 2 to 1. If you measure these two images again, you will find that the little man is exactly half the size of the big man. We could say that the little man is half the size of the big man, so the scale factor would be a half. This means that the ratio is 1 to 2. Here is a map of Africa. How far is it from the most western point to the most eastern point? Every centimetre is 1,000 kilometres in real life. The scale factor is 1 centimetre to every 1,000 kilometres. The length from west to east is 7.5 centimetres. In real life, this must mean that it is 7.5 multiplied by 1,000, which gives us 7,500 kilometres. Here is a map of the world. I want to know how far it is from the most western point to the most eastern point of Australia, and the scale factor is 1 centimetre to every 2,000 kilometres. The length from west to east is 2 centimetres. So in real life it must be 2 multiplied by 2,000, which gives me an answer of 4,000 kilometres. This is the Google map for the distance between G.C.S.E and Querétaro. If you look at the scale in the bottom right corner, you can see that 5 kilometres is the size of that black line. When I measure the line, it is 1.5 centimetres. So, I know that every 1.5 centimetres is 5 kilometres in real life. To calculate the scale factor, I need to find out what 1 centimetre equals. To do this, I divide 5 by 1.5. This gives me 3 1/3. If you're not sure why, think of it this way. Do you want to multiply up to get a bigger number or down to get a smaller number? Well, we want to multiply up to the big number in kilometres. If we did the calculation the other way around, then we would end up with a smaller number, and that doesn't make sense. The length of the line from G.C.S.E to Querétaro is 16 centimetres. So in real life, it must be 16 multiplied by 3 1/3, which equals 53 1/3 kilometres. In this example, we are asked to create a scale drawing of a swimming pool. We need to use our knowledge on how we can make this scale drawing. First, we need to know the real measurements of the swimming pool. What scale do you think would be good for our diagram? Maybe 1 centimetre for every 1 metre? So that means our scale factor must be 100, as there are 100 centimetres in a metre. Here is my diagram. Now we just need to fill in the information. Don't forget to write down the scale. And that is it. We've finished. Here is our GCSE question. Here are two similar triangles. There are two questions. Question 1. What is the size of the missing angle W? Question 2. What is the size of the missing length Y? The first piece of information that we're given is that they are similar triangles, which means that their internal angles must be the same. Also, triangle B is the same as triangle A, but a little smaller and turned on its side. Now you should be able to see that the missing angle must be 56 degrees. So, what about the length Y on triangle B? Well, this is where we need to use the scale. We know that the 12 cm side on triangle A is equivalent to the 8 cm side on triangle B. So we need to find the scale being used. To do this, we can divide 8 by 12. This gives us 2/3. Now we can apply our scale factor to the missing side. So the size of the missing side must be 10 centimeters from triangle A multiplied by 2/3, which gives us the answer 6 2/3 in centimeters. So that's it for today. Please remember to check out YouTube for all the videos that are related to our lessons. And also don't forget to check Google Classroom that has all the practice material and the quick practice tests. Thank you. See you next time.